Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today's date is June 15th, 2021. So this little part, I know I'm on the Godfrey train, but this really kind of set me on edge when he said this, okay? From the words of Godfrey. So I think maybe he should do a podcast and tell this to men that look like him.
And I don't want that are in an interracial relationship making these stupid ass comments like, what's wrong? Love is love. Shut your deluded ass up, please. I always hate that. Keep your fucking racial integrity. Just because you go on the other side or whoever you want to date, like I said, love is love.
Okay. Want to stop right there. Racial integrity. Racial integrity. So it kind of bothers me. It took this advertisement to get you all out of your feelings. Racial integrity. Godfrey, you need to have a conversation with the men in the community, preferably the black community, because from what I can see, that's who seems to lack racial integrity. You don't have racial integrity when 70% of the children that are born from men that look like you are born out of wedlock, okay? And that's in the black community. For non-black women, the percentages are ranging from 89 to 92% is what's being reported. Women born out of wedlock. So, gee, what is the common denominator here? Black women, non-black women, a high number of out of wedlock births? The black man? Yeah. So, racial integrity. How do you think, first of all, racial integrity, this advertisement has nothing to do with it. Keep racial integrity. Most men in the community don't even have racial integrity, because if you did, you would not have a high number of children who are sitting up being sponsored by the government. You would not have millions of women who have to rely on the government to help feed them and the children, provide health insurance, and most importantly, a roof over their heads. Look at the Section 8 numbers. Gee, mainly with single women. What do most of those children look like in our community? I don't see them looking like, biracial. You do have some, but the common denominator is black men. From the news to YouTube, you cannot turn it on without finding some kind of crime being committed by who? A black man. Okay? Women can't go get a glass of wine and somebody trying to bite your eye out. Just had one situation where a woman in Brooklyn, she's inside of a pawn shop. And who do you think rolled up in there and snatches a necklace off a 71-year-old woman? Really? And it was Becky, by the way, but it doesn't matter. Are you able-bodied, 2 arms and 2 legs, just dumb in the head, but you snatched the necklace off a 71-year-old woman? You just did snatch the necklace off with 3 goons in some place, I believe it was in Atlanta. The guy that spent $20,000 on a gold necklace? I wonder if he has life insurance or a portfolio. Racial integrity. Who are the main men that bring children into this world? They are born into poverty and die in poverty. Do you call that racial integrity? Bruh, do you even know what it is? If so, you need to go out into the community, and since you're so triggered by an interracial couple, depicting a black woman and a Caucasian male, if that triggers you, you either have your blinders on or you do not care. Racial integrity, for most of y'all, it shouldn't come out of your mouth. Either you don't know what it is or you just don't give a darn. Racial integrity. Wow. Who do you see mainly? Can't even have a concert, a picnic, can't even have an outing. Who do you see mainly is playing shoot 'em up? And then so stupid, can't even shoot the intended target. Most times they hit an innocent person. So gee, who's out in the streets? Whose sons and sometimes daughters are out in the streets, can't go to a function fighting at Disneyland? Who do you see doing that? Will they talk racial integrity? Black man, please come get your children. Racial integrity. What group of men refuse to protect their women and then complain about women getting an education? Racial integrity. I guess we want to have everybody just dumb and desperate. Racial integrity. It's unbelievable. That's like a foreign language. And here's the deal. I know some people in the black community, we think, oh, nobody knows what's going on about our world. I guess newsflash for you. from Wall Street to the trailer park to the suburban streets to the hood streets. Everybody knows everybody's business, okay? It's out there. And the sad thing is racial integrity. If we had racial integrity in the community for men and women, but mainly the men because you're supposed to be leaders, you wouldn't have a whole community that's led by matriarchy. Take 80% of the young black men out of the communities, let's say Detroit and Chicago. Just take them all out for 2 months, okay? Let's see how crime would drop. Go ahead and put them on a little vacation. Take them out to Hawaii, and good luck, guys. But take them all out of the community, and we're going to find out how safe the community can be. You would have less robberies, less drives by the whole 9 yards. So integrity, yo, bruh, what you need to do on the racial integrity part, you need to explain that to the men that look like you. See, black women, we already got it. The world knows it. That's why Goldman Sachs is investing in us. They see where the integrity lies. Racial integrity, most of you don't have any. I'm sorry. And for those black men that do, we appreciate you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But racial integrity, it took this advertisement to get you triggered about that. Out of all that's going on around in our community, racial integrity, honestly and truly, bruh, you need to have a conversation with the men that look like you. I'm out. Fair use, everybody. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I get sometimes a little emotional because you look at what's going on in the community, and then you all of a sudden you want to be self-righteous. Man, it doesn't even match up. It makes no sense. So sometimes I get into my feelings, but racial integrity, dude, I think most of you are totally clueless. Anyway, again, feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Fair use. And I hope you guys have a good and safe evening. I hope it's violence-free. Thanks. Have a good one.